Yo, this got interesting. This got very interesting. We're dealing with more realms or universes, whatever you want to call them. They're using these terms interchangeably now. What's a universe? What's a realm? What's the difference? I wouldn't have expected anything less from this studio. She's still trying to figure everything out. Well, that's awkward. Having to sit between two people who aren't getting along. What is it with people who always get up first thing? They don't wait for the signal. They just hurry up and get up and get their shit. She's like, I'm home. I'm home. I guess I felt the same way when I saw Puerto Rico for the first time. Like, wow. Grandma. Aww. Very heavy on the culture in this episode, as usual. Love to see it. There is a picture of a group of people. It's sort of a purplish background, like the dimension she was in, Dad there right in the middle. Going back to episode 1, she fell into that realm. Grandma's been having the same dreams. Genetics. Yeah, she's gonna retell the same story of how she found her way back to her dad before the train left. The whole Trail of Stars thing had something to do with the bangle. Or maybe not even necessarily that bangle, the other one that's still floating around. Family really is the theme of this show. Genetics. Came all the way out there to see the fam. You're trying to be in bed. Like, dang, Mom, you couldn't tell her what kind of clothes to bring to Pakistan, yo? You know, I was in Philly one summer with black jeans on. That's smart. You know, she doesn't like spicy food. Like, there's your weakness. Spicy food. Yo, peep the culture. Marketplace. So she speaks a bit? She tried to barter with him. She tried to haggle with him. They're not trying to go to the train station. The train station is just the train station. Wow, they just let her go. Like at that age, I don't think my cousins would have let me walk around Jersey by myself. Hell no. He gave her some whack directions, but she somehow made it. If you really gotta be there, you'll get there. I mean, hey, she made it though. She really had to be there. Otherwise, I would have said, screw it. Yeah. Yeah, they got the Ant-Man mural. That's cool. You can start small and still be larger than life. That's cool. I think they're building up towards some sort of Pym-Tech collaboration. She might somehow be able to blend her powers with Pym-Tech, and we'll get a more comic accurate Kamala. Unless there's still some Inhuman shit on the table. Red Dagger. Rings a bell. At first I thought he was Chamber from the Real Mutants, because Chamber has to cover his face up. But no, that's not him. At least he's Red Dagger in the comics, but in this, the Red Daggers are his group. Yeah, whack jokes. Whack jokes. I mean, he could just look at her and tell that she wasn't a clandestine. Terminator reference. Here you go. Their headquarters is in the back of a Chinese joint. They got a big ass bag of food waiting for them. Just drop the money. Yeah. We'll buy your whole stock up. Just let us use your back room. Got the chandelier that looks like an infinity gauntlet. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. It's probably cultural. Waleed, cool guy. Yeah, he really flipped the script on what's interdimensional and what's universal. Now check this shit out. That's a whole other realm. Wish you would have turned that knob a bit more. What else is out there? Shit. Well, that's a whole other plane of existence. I don't think it would be accurate to call it another universe. And the source of her power is what's keeping their world and Aisha's world from colliding. Kind of like incursions, but I don't think it has much to do with that either. Unless they're trying to tie it all together later. Like we got Doctor Strange level incursions and we got these kind of incursions. And if Aisha gets her hands on the bangle, she can drop that barrier. What you seek is seeking you. So, I don't know what that's about, but it must have been important to somebody. I mean, the clandestines are very aggressive people, but what can they do? Shit, they must be able to teleport because they're going to be in everybody's faces here in a couple minutes. It's almost comical. If we're dealing with people from another realm, then it's just understandable for some reason. They just leave him, and he can stand. Not enough energy to run after them? I mean, she had to ask if it's spicy. Eat it. Oh, she's like, oh, thank God it's not spicy. Oh, she probably would have offended some people, and you don't want that. It's a good show, man. It's a good show. It's a good show. It pulls all the right strings. Wow, and we didn't see them at all the rest of the episode. Her cousins? They just let her go. They just let her go on her own to the trade station. We haven't seen them since. But she met some very valuable people, though. Yeah, you see how her costume's starting to come together now? And here they are. Like, what? Weren't y'all just in America? Escaping DODC headquarters? What the fuck is going on? Oh no, not Kamala behind the wheel again. Yeah, of course she goes backwards. Oh my God. I like her song. I don't know how they come up with all the themes for all the characters in the MCU, but they go pretty hard. Oh crap, yeah. Now we've got to make a choice. Kamala and Kareem are coming around the corner. They're being chased. If he turns his back, she's gonna stab him, so he had to save them. Got stabbed. Man. Yeah, he chose right. Shit, though. Yeah, Kamala's shook, but she's ready. Aisha's vicious, dude. They all are. This is wild. This is very wild. You see tears. You see tears in the fabric of reality, similar to Clea at the end of Doctor Strange 2. I might do something for that. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But yeah, she's back at the train station, back in the 40s. Like, can she just do that? Did she just act out of reflex, or is there like a memory embedded in the bangle? Because if she can just do that, that makes her OP. You'd have to put serious limitations on that. Like, she can only do it in this universe. Like, she can't jump dimensions like America Chavez. We don't need two of those. I don't know. I just know it's a very specific memory, and they keep coming back to it. Her dad told us the story at first, a couple episodes back. Then her grandma kind of confirms that story, and now she's in the memory. It's wild. It's wild. 2 more episodes. And the end credits are in Karachi instead of Jersey City. Great job. Great job.